How about some watch this, bitches? So we
all saw Black Panther.
Yes.
Yeah, we
all
did.
liked Black Panther.
Mhm.
Black Panther made my wife cry.
Oh, nice.
I still don't know how that's. I mean, I enjoyed that movie. I just don't. I'm trying to figure out what the scene was.
Says the man who's never cried from a movie.
Right.
Yeah.
What
I'm
would
like,
that
I,
scene
What
be?
crying's about.
I can't.
No,
figure that out.
that's an emotional movie.
I still can't believe that you've never cried during any movie.
Nope, never. Sorry.
What would it take? What would have to happen in the movie for you to? What do you think for you to cry?
Someone would have to jump out of the movie and kick me in the testicles, maybe.
I mean, would it have to be about your life?
The me movie.
Like they said, Wombat, you're dying now. Like, I mean, you, Stuart, you right there, you're dying.
No, probably not. I'd probably be more confused than anything else.
It's very strange. Yeah, somebody find out. Somebody must know about these things.
I think some of it's how Wombat watches movies, though. We've talked about that before. Like he's thinking about things like that aren't going on in the movie while he's watching it.
Really?
Like,
no.
Yeah, no, he is.
Sometimes
he thinks about like where he's seen these actors or like cursory other things that like happen to like relate to the movie.
Interesting. Is that true?
It's possible.
Okay. I'm not judging. It's interesting. Sure.
I may dissect a movie more in my head than an average viewer might, mostly due to my training in that skill set.
But you do it while you're watching, not after?
There are times when I'll be probably the best example of that is probably still The Dark Knight, where when it got close to the end of the movie, I started rewriting the movie because I didn't like what he was doing with his world building.
Dark Knight is the Heath Ledger one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
the
ending was too. Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to get into that again. We did it on another
spoilers.
episode.
I haven't seen
Black Panther. We're talking about Black Panther. What the hell?
Yeah, Black Panther. Black Panther is really good. You know what I really liked about Black Panther?
What?
Like, a non-spoilery thing about Black Panther that I really liked. Those outfits were awesome. Everyone wore really nice clothes in that movie.
Yeah, that was the first thing I said to Gretchen when we came out of the theater. I'm like, that's going to get Oscar nominations for costumes.
Yeah, like everyone looks awesome. Like just the way they dress, like the casual wear and the fancy clothes and the I'm going out tonight clothes. Everything that Chadwick Boseman wore was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Do you think you could pull off those looks?
I do, yes. I do think I could, yeah. I think I could wear anything. Everything he wore in that movie I could wear to work and get away with. Including the Black Panther costume itself.
I'd like to see that for Halloween.
I don't know how that would go over.
Ty's already told me he wants to be Black Panther for Halloween.
Okay, good. He can get away with it.
He was also close to being Black Panther last Halloween and the Halloween before. So, but now he definitely wants it. He always wound up going somewhere in another direction. I'll tell you what I liked about Black Panther that's non-spoilery.
Sure.
I liked the villain. I liked that the villain, you could be sympathetic towards the villain. And I always think that makes for a good, I don't know if just a comic book movie, because that's what I liked about Daredevil, or any movie. I think just really any movie in general. When it's not just like a straight up.
Specify what Daredevil you're talking about at the moment.
Oh, I'm sorry, the Netflix series.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin.
Yeah, no, you thought it was something like what's that?
I thought you were talking about the Ben Affleck Daredevil.
Oh,
and I was trying to see how you were.
Name?
Bullseye?
Bullseye, yeah.
Bullseye.
Colin Firth.
I was trying to see how you were relating
Colin
to Bullseye.
Farrell, not Colin Firth.
No, Ship, it was no. Have you seen the Netflix one?
No.
No, what?
It's too much for me.
That one's it gets to be too much at a certain point.
Because it's
too much violence and it's just too much.
It's too much show. There's 6 episode shows that they put in 13 episodes.
Right.
Well, the ones with Kingpin are good, but that's what I liked about Black Panther. I liked that the villain wasn't just like an over the top bad guy who wanted to destroy the world and have some big thing. I don't know. It was.
I feel like they've been like Marvel's been starting to branch off and make different types of movies, and this one I felt like really cemented like this is their more serious like movie. You have your dramas,
Yeah.
and you
Well,
have
I think
your
they're
comedies,
also-
and you have just like your action movies. Like there's like 3 different kinds of movies now within the Marvel universe.
Well, I think that's important because it's not just the Marvel universe; it's also Marvel Studios. It's its own. It's its own thing. It's an actual studio, and they can't just churn out the same thing over and over and over again. Although you can draw parallels between Black Panther and many other Marvel movies, Thor. Actually, there's a lot of parallels as well as Iron Man. But but
those
again,
are the more serious movies, though.
Yeah,
like
but-
if you look at those are their drama movies, and then you have like their comedies, which are Guardians and Thor Ragnarok and the Ant-Man movies,
Mhm.
and then you have just like your overall action movies, which are your Avengers and
The Avengers.
Captain America and that type of stuff.
Well, Captain America: Winter Soldier is its own thing. I would say also because I like that movie a lot. So no, that movie has
That's a
'cause
good
that movie-
qualifier.
Yep. No, the spy thriller. I don't know if they haven't really been able to pull that off again. I would like
Maybe
them
they
to
haven't
try.
tried.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very clear that
Well,
they have different
in many
visions for all
ways,
these
they
things.
set up the ability to even do that with Black Panther in the Black Panther movie, with that whole middle section, which I thought was awesome. So,
All right. We all really enjoyed it. We'll talk. I guess we'll see if we have time. We'll do a little.
yeah, because
Sure.
I'm intentionally not saying spoilery things. I'm like in the
Sure.
middle, something happens that I really liked.
Yeah. I'd wanted to say that I finished, or rather, Mrs. Cheapy and I finished Altered Carbon, season 1. We enjoyed it. I can't say 100%. I can tell you 100% for sure. I could not explain the plot to somebody with any specifics because there's a lot going on there. But even still, there's a lot of great action, and clearly they spent a lot of money making that sci-fi action series. So I'd recommend you check it out. Ship, you read the book, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to watch this?
I might. I heard it doesn't really follow the book all that closely.
It might be interesting to see what changes they made. And
Yeah. How many episodes is it?
10.
I was hoping for 6.
Yeah, it's 10.
I don't. 10 is it. I mean, that's 10 hours.
Sure, it's cool. You can watch it over the course of 2 weeks.
Or I could do something else for 10 hours.
I like that idea better.
Says the guy who wants me just to hook up a box to my TV just so I can watch more TV.
Yep.
Like what? Cable news? I'm going to watch cable
I'll
news.
watch the first episode of Altered Carbon and I'll see where it goes from there.
Okay. I think you're going to watch the second episode as well. All right. What else we got here?
We got. Oh, I started watching Ugly Delicious on Netflix, which is a food show hosted by. It's not really hosted. It's sort of. It's really good. It's really interesting. It's really well shot. It really moves for an hour-long show about food. The first episode is about pizza, and they go all over the planet to different places where they have pizza. They go to Japan.
What was the Japanese pizza? I saw in the episode description that they did that. What was the Japanese pizza about?
I forgot, but the guy,
Fucking
David.
guy.
So watch it. David Chen is the host. He's the head chef at Momofuku, and
Who?
he knows a lot about David
What?
Chen.
What was the restaurant's name?
Momofuku.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's in Manhattan.
I know it. I had the Impossible Burger there.
Yeah, I say it's a very famous Manhattan restaurant.
Do you know they have the Impossible Burger at Bear Burger now?
They also have it at Whole Foods.
Oh, what do you mean? You can buy the frozen or?
No, you can go. I could go there for lunch and get an Impossible Burger with fries for $10.
Oh, my Whole Foods is pretty small. I don't think they
No, mine is like a giant. It's the giant Union Square one. So
Oh,
it's like
yeah,
a whole
yeah,
different.
yeah.
It's a different thing. It's a
Mine's
different
not-
animal.
Mine's not gonna have
Literally different animal.
Shit. You should try it.
Um,
Can you?
You should
try it.
watch. You should watch the first episode of Ugly Delicious.
Okay, if you try the Impossible Burger, I'll watch the first episode.
Maybe tomorrow, weather permitting, because it's going to be
Alright.
gross out. And I also been watching Somebody Feed Phil, which is also fun and food related, and on Netflix. We enjoyed that as a family. Actually, my kids stopped what they were doing because they were so intrigued by Phil Rosenthal. So I highly recommend that just for that. He's actually a very interesting character. And he goes all over the world and he eats everything that they put in front of his face, and everything is amazing to him. But it's just kind of nice to see him enjoying things. There's just something about it where you feel happy when he's happy. I don't know how he pulls it off, but Somebody Feed Phil on Netflix.
Probably magic. I'm thinking
Maybe. I don't know.
voodoo.
Maybe.
I guess
Could be voodoo.
That's
Yeah.
a form of magic.
So you could check those out.
Voodoo.
Voodoo. You should check out Voodoo. You should get a little wombat doll, put it next to your desk.
I'm sticking needles in it right now.
That explains the chest pain.